5 scriptures against keeping bad company. This video is not about hospitality, by the way. Of course, we should love our neighbor and our enemy and pray for those who persecute us, etc. But this issue of having close, ungodly friendships was a blind spot of mine for many years. I had many ungodly influences in my life, people who led me into sin. But the scriptures say, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, or you shall not follow the masses in doing evil. Don't go on the broad way that leads to destruction. So 5 verses proving you shouldn't have close friendships with unbelievers. Number 1, Psalm 119 verse 63, I am a companion of all them that fear thee, and of them that keep thy precepts. These are the kinds of friendships you should have. These are the close companions you should have. Godly friends that edify and build you up. They rebuke you when you are doing wrong. They tell you the truth. And they encourage you to walk constantly with God, to grow in holiness, to serve the Lord, to seek the Lord. That's the kind of friendships that you should have. Number 2, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Many proverbs speak of this concept. If you spend time with foolish, immoral people, you yourself will be foolish and immoral. Number 3, do not be deceived. Do not be deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners, or bad company ruins good morals. The more time you spend with worldly friends, the more you will compromise your manner, your conduct, and your morals. And of course, the famous verse, 2 Corinthians 6:14, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? In my silliness, for many years, I thought this verse basically only applies to finding a life partner. You're only allowed to marry a faithful, committed Christian. But it still applies to close friendships with unbelievers. Paul doesn't mention marriage here. He's talking about marriage and close friendships. Do not be unequally yoked together with them. Don't have close partnerships with them. Right? Avoid it, because otherwise you will go the way of unrighteousness. You will go the way of darkness. Dwell in the light, walk in the light, touch not the unclean thing. Be ye separate. Number 5 speaks for itself. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Right? Enemy. Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. And the parallel verse, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. If you love the world and the things of the world, if you follow the ways of the world, the love of the Father is not in you. You're on the broad way instead of the narrow way. And bonus passage, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. Do you spend your time with people who mock and scorn the name of Christ? Do you follow them into questionable places and questionable activities? Then you might be in big trouble. Continue on in that way, and you may taste that same broad way that leads to destruction that your buddies are on. One sister in Christ wrote, surely you would rather have the wisdom which God gives than be in a lost eternity with your worldly friends. Will you not say now, not only in words, but also by your actions, depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity? Psalm 6:8. Otherwise, you'll have to hear these awful words when God will say to you on the judgment day, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Matthew 7:23. Be very careful, my friends. Be very careful what company you keep. Have godly company. Have godly influences.